Alright, so I know that everyone, including you, me, and everyone in this world who has ever been on social media and is into tweaking, has seen New World in any sort of form, if it's either the official account or somebody saying in their bio that it is the best tweaks. And I know that everyone has seen New World in some sort of form. So in today's video, I will be showing you guys everything that you'll get in the Ultra Performance pack if you ever do purchase it from the website. And this is the 6 things that come with it. I did have to make a ticket to get the Ultra Performance because it didn't come with it, and it came with 2 FPS boosts. But I will be applying all of these, and I will be showing latency and FPS differences using Cap Frame X and Windows Performance Toolkit. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe if you guys want to see more of this tweaking content. If you guys want to see more Fortnite content, make sure to do the same thing. Leave a comment down below if you guys prefer the tweaking or the Fortnite content. And let's get to it. Right before I get into the video, I do want to show you guys everything that does come inside of this. So it is going to take me a second. I'm probably going to put this on some sort of 2x, but let's just get into it. This is the Ultra Performance, then CPU, FPS, ping, 0 delay, and 0 delay plus. And yeah, it's a pretty big file. There's all this stuff. That's just in one file. Like there's this, all of this, all of this, tons of stuff, tons. Yeah, and then into the CPU, we enroll CPU, and there's some code, more Fortnite, full pack, and that's quite a bit. And then after that, there's PC clean, and then FPS boost. We have FPS or Fortnite optimization, registry batch, semi pack, with all this, and then Windows semi, and then we go to ping. Yeah, and then there's better ping, and there's all this, and then 0 delay. There's all this, and then in 0 delay plus, there's third-party apps, Fortnite optimizations, low delay, and then also Windows optimizations. So that's basically everything that comes into the pack. And to show you guys what I will be doing to test everything and get all of the benchmarks, I will be going into a replay. Alright, and so here we are with the first benchmarks. This is going to be for the latency, and we're just going to look at these top 5 at the moment. The NDIS is going to be for our network. The NTOS kernel is going to be for our Windows. USB is obviously going to be the USB. The NVIDIA is going to be obviously for my graphics card, which I have an NVIDIA graphics card. And this top one is going to be basically for like normal tasks, like playing games and stuff. This is going to be your DirectX kernel. So games run on DirectX, like 11 or 12, kind of like how Fortnite does. So these are going to be the 5 ones that you're going to want to just keep looking at. And at the end of the video, I will put this side by side with another one right here to show you guys like the differences. But yeah, this is our latency at the moment. And then if we go on over to cap frame and we open it up, just need to find it, the analysis, and then I click on this. Our average FPS was 184.5 with a 1% low of 93.8 and a 0.1% low of 50.9. And now I'm going to apply all of the tweaks off camera, and I'll catch you guys after that. Quick little thing that I like to tell you guys is if you guys ever purchase tweaks, make sure to create a restore point beforehand. But since I am on an X Lite OS, I cannot make one because there's like specific processes that you need open and running to do it, and I have no clue which ones those are. So I cannot make a restore point. So if my PC ever gets damaged, I either have to live with it or I have to switch over to a different OS. But yeah. Alright, now I'm apply all the tweaks. Alright, and here are the 2 different latencies. This is from the one that I recorded not too long ago. This was about 8:45ish p.m. And the one on the left here is from earlier. They both look the exact same, and if you guys are wondering how I did that, I just clicked on this cogwheel. Like, you have to go to computation, then DPC/ISR, then you have to add it to new graph analysis, then you click on the cogwheel. You want to take everything except for module in both of these durations, and then click on both durations and make them both microseconds. And so as we can see here, we're just going to be looking at these top 5 again. So from earlier today, we had a max of 220 and an average of 10. Now over here, we had a max of 145 and a duration or average of 11. So better maxes, slightly worse averages. This is honestly only one test, so it might not be the most perfect. For Windows, we had a max of 378 and a max over here of less than 200 and about the same averages. USB had 185, this one had 180, but it did have slightly less average. My GPU had 396 and over here had 357, so big difference, and the average slightly went up. And then, so this one had a max of 390 with this one having a max of 282, an average of 17, and an average of 16. So not too big of differences in the averages. Decently big ones in the maxes. And now we're going to go over to cap frame. Here, this is the one that I recorded not too long ago with an average of 192, and the previous one had an average of 184. It did have a 0.1% low of 93, while the newer one had a 0.1% low of 104, meaning it had about a 9 FPS increase. And over here, we had a 0.1% low of about 51, with over here being 70, or nearly 70. So nearly a 20 FPS increase. I'm not sure what the percentages are going to be, but you can also see over here just a little bit of extra data. Stutter was 1.3%. Newer one was 0.3. Both have 0%, and then smooth is smoother on the newer one than the old one. And now I'm going to show me free building a little bit while I'm in the 1v1 map. I've not played all day, so I'm probably going to be a little bit rusty. I haven't played all day today. I haven't played all day yesterday. Except for those 2 reload games that I had to get replays of. That's really all I had to do. First thing that I notice is when you look at my ping, it says 14. And usually my ping is around 20 in creative. So this is a very big sign for the network. I want to try and like do something where I have to like trigger my edit button a lot. But yeah, I would say I definitely, maybe not definitely, but it does help a little bit. Of course, I'm probably not gonna feel the FPS very much. Maybe I'll feel a little bit smoother, but the latency weren't too big. Some of them were drastic, like the NVIDIA, my GPU, and some of them were kind of just, maybe the averages were a little bit higher, but at the same time, there's also a margin. So, and it wasn't repeated testing, so it's not going to be super on point. But yeah, some days on Fortnite, I'll just feel like I just can't edit at all. And for this, I'm like on around 15 ping. 15 to 16 ping is my average right now, which I usually never see. I'm usually 20 to 25 ping. So that's pretty big for me. Every last bit of ping that you can decrease is going to help. But I would definitely say that this kind of helped. Maybe in the future I'll talk about if it like truly helps. But there was some stuff that it disabled. Some power plans, some power throttling, stuff like that. And that's really all I can say. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe. I just would like to say that if you ever come across New World Tweaks or someone that says that New World Tweaks is the best tweaks, and they say it drastically helped them, it didn't help me like a lot, but it didn't make me worse. It's just maybe overhyped, like it helped me a little bit, but it's not like so much that you can feel the difference. So I would definitely say that they are a little bit overhyped. If you're on a low end PC, some of these will just disable some power stuff and some screen stuff, so it probably will damage your laptop. This is more for computers and desktops that if you're actually trying to look to get every last bit of performance out of your computer, and that's what you really want to do, then probably you could buy this if you really want to. Um, just some final thoughts. It's not gonna make you like a god at the game. I think it's just a little bit overhyped. Like I could definitely get this performance by buying or purchasing like some sort of not so premium tweaking utility, I feel like. Lots of tweaks though, but I think there are some better ones out there. I think manual sessions are better, but that's all I have to say for you guys. I will catch y'all later. Peace.